Cecily? Is your name Cecile? No. Yeah, right. Who's a good girl? Yes, they are. Hi, my name is Aziz and I have 10 cats. I always had cats in my life since I was a toddler all the way till now. The only period I didn't have any cats, I think 2 years when I moved from Egypt to Canada. That's the only time I had no cats because I had roommates. I started with 2 cats that I adopted when I started volunteering at the shelter, Princess and Tara. That's Miss Princess. She's the first one. Her name is Princess because she came from a home, she was surrendered to the shelter, and the previous owner who had her all her life before me named her Princess. She's not very happy today, I don't know. I think because of the changes. Yeah. Danger. He loves to play and he plays like rough. That's why I always have to cut their nails. It's like a scratch. Tara saying hello. Look at Tara. Every one of them is very different character. Oh, she's flipping upside down for me. She wants to tummy rub. Every one of them give you something different. It's hard to explain that, but I don't have a favorite. I love all of them the same way. I can't. She loves tummy rub. And Tara is very shy and very loving mother love and very vocal. Yeah. I have a purpose in life that means to me that I have a meaning in life and that at least I have an obligation to them because I cannot promise them to give them a second chance on life and I have to fulfill that. I mean, all of them deserve that. I can say louder than nothing. I know. No, he's a good boy. I know, he loves his tummy rubs, see? And he loves his tummy rubs. Right? Look at that face, look at how his eyes squints. Yeah, all that love. People think I'm crazy, or that I'm strange, weird, or something. I think people have the wrong idea about cat ownership or having a cat because it's much easier than people think. It's much more rewarding than people think, and it's much more fulfilling than people think. So I just tell them and I explain to them, like, what do they mean to me, and I think most of them understand. Sammy. It's okay, don't be scared. I'm with you. He had a hard life on the street. He got beaten up a lot because he was a skinny cat, so he got beaten up a lot. It took me a long time to get him to this point. If I left him on the street like that, he wouldn't have made it. I felt happy that I found them the right time. I found them, it wasn't winter yet, a lot of them, they were still in relatively okay shape. What you see right now is maybe they were half the size or in less half of the size weight-wise. So each of them had a different issue, problem. It was the right time and the right place that I was there and it worked out, thank God. Some of the cats like Philo, the big boy here, he won't do good in the shelter. For a cat, the shelter environment for a cat is very stressful. They stay in a cage all the time. Too many visitors come in. The cats don't like new people coming in and out. So not every cat will get comfortable at the shelter. Some of them will get stressed out more. So when I met those guys on the street, with my experience in the shelter, I didn't want to put them through that. And some of them, they just scanned me and staying, I guess. Why are you doing that? Yeah, what's wrong? Having a bad day, aren't you? 3 of them came, I adopted them from the shelter. Hello? Hello? And the 7 from the street. It's okay. Yeah. Dinner is served, and usually dinner is wet food. That's fucked. So they all get washed in hot water and soap. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I should have one more plate for him. Philo, Danger. Has to be in the middle of the plate because they have a hard time getting from the sides for some reason. So I do this and they eat it like that easier. Who's hungry? Danger? Wait. I love my cats like loving any member of your family, like they're my kids. They love you unconditionally. They're always here for you. They let you know when they're mad. They're honest. And they're pure. Everybody's eating, everybody's happy. My cats helped me through a lot of difficulties in my life. life, a lot of ups and downs. Who's loves to go in circles and circles and circles? See? I was addicted to cocaine and basically any uppers. I would do any uppers, so cocaine, crystal meth, ecstasy, and I was addicted for about 7 years. I had a choice to make, but I trusted myself, and that's how I decided to go and volunteer at the shelter and give myself more purpose, more meaning in life, basically. There's other than just going to work every day, and it worked. Having some degree of depression, I met the wrong people, and I started living the lifestyle, and I didn't realize what I'm getting into until it was too late. This was my treatment. I didn't need to go into rehab or take medications. I just, especially with the shelter, that's how I started. I went to volunteer with the shelter, and on day one I met Princess, and she has been there for 6 months. Nobody wanted her because she was very shy, she was overweight, she didn't like people, she didn't like other cats, so she was left forgotten there. And I took a chance on her by taking her home. Just having my attention focused on a purpose made me overcome that addiction very easily. It's tough. Very few people, they have to be really strong, they come out from that circle. With me, with the cats, as I said, I didn't even need treatment, I didn't even need counseling, I just had a purpose. Look at even when I was young, like the connection between me and my cats are very strong. Like when I was a kid, I always slept with a cat instead of a teddy bear in my arm. They make me appreciate life, make you feel that you're at least doing something good. That's how I dealt with my major problems in life. Cats represent a big part of me.
Yeah, and your Facebook page.
No, I want to show you what's his name? Sammy. His name is Nan because I called him with the Nan bread. His features is hard to make out in the picture because he's all the same color.